people in the chat, I guess. Let's take a little walk down Stampede. Oh, let's go this way a little. Stampede Way. As Claude and I kind of hang out down the grounds. It is a gong show down here today, and it's hot, damn hot, real hot.
Are these mics picking up? Ask people in the chat if they're working.
That's what we're gonna have to. There's nobody in yet. I mean, we're only 40 seconds in, but hey, once people get in, we'll check the chat. We hang out here on the grounds. This is hopefully the mics are picking up. If you guys can't hear us properly, make sure to let me know in the chat. We'll try and adjust the mics as we need to if they're not working. My apologies, they're cheap little Bluetooth mics that we picked up for this this broadcast.
No more bets.
So we're combing the grounds.
1, 2, 3, shoot! Big money, big money.
Trying to see what's hanging around on the Stampede grounds here. Let me know in the chat if you can hear us. Can you hear?
Oh, I'm gonna check the stream, make sure it's going.
Vlad's gonna check the stream. Hope you guys are having a great start to the end of your week/weekend as we walk around in this crazy madness. It's nuts. It's a madhouse.
Yeah, the thumbnail's hilarious.
It's busy. It's really busy. So people say they can hear us, no problem. That's great. Welcome into the stream, guys. So this morning we went down to the Stampede Parade. And of course it's like super busy because right after the parade you can get free entry into the gates for I think about 2 hours after things after things open. So it's extremely busy here today as we comb the grounds. Right now I'm just kind of showing Clyde around the grounds as we make our way. Clyde's checking out his phone.
Just seeing if the live stream's up.
Just a reminder, make sure to check out, if you guys watch Clyde's live stream on Fridays. Friday nights, he does his live stream, so that'll be 7:30 p.m. Alberta time, 6:30 p.m. Central. Clyde goes live. I'll be doing a live with him this evening from my home arcade.
Looking forward to it, by the way.
Yeah, it's going to be a lot of fun. If you haven't seen Clyde's video from this morning, we did a video last night together on his channel. You should go check that out. Be sure to leave a thumbs up and share that out. Jesus, it's hot down here. The grounds get particularly hot. So just to give you some perspective, like if it's 25 degrees outside, it usually hits, that makes it about 30 degrees down on the ground with the heat coming off the pavement. Maybe go like this, that gets a little bit better.
I want Pickle Rick, man.
You want Pickle Rick? Oh, let's zoom that way. There's some games. They got Pickle Rick.
There's no winning that stuff though. It's
I bet it'll cost you a smooth $50 to $70.
Oh, more probably.
At least.
More probably.
All right, let's keep moving.
Hey, you're getting some Britney Spears in your stream audio.
All right, we're gonna get copyright strike. That's okay.
That's always a gift.
That's always fun. All right, so here we go. More games. Probably going to be a lot of music coming in because they blast tunes throughout the whole Calgary Stampede. At least down on the grounds.
I just wanted to send a message.
Hopefully the wind isn't cutting into the mics too much.
No, it should be fine. We got these dead cats, right?
Yeah. Here we go. So right now we're kind of walking what's known as Midway Alley. It's a lot of games. A lot of different Stampede activities going on. I wonder if I can flip the camera. Where do we even flip the camera? Let's see if we can flip the camera. Here's what we're looking at down on the grounds. So we'll take you guys on a little journey through the Calgary Stampede, so you can just see for yourselves just how busy it is here today. It's crazy busy here on the grounds. A lot of fun though. So we already hit our food stands. Clyde did, what was it, a Philly cheesesteak?
The Philly cheese was amazing. What else did we have? We had a pulled pork grilled cheese sandwich. That was actually was surprisingly really good.
Yeah.
Yeah, it didn't, when we got it, it didn't look all that fantastic.
Yeah.
But it was really, really good. Sorry, I'm copying the link so I can share the stream in the Discord. But what else did I? We had pizza and it was greasy.
And
That's
deep
the best I
fried
can
banana.
say. That was actually really good.
We did a deep fried banana, and not Clyde's deep fried banana, but we did a deep fried banana, and it wasn't bad. I'll be honest.
I liked it.
It's a little weird having the hot outside and the cold banana on the inside, but you get used to it after a couple bites. It's
My bad. I'm just sharing this out so everybody can
yeah,
join.
that's all good. It's all good. Here we go down the grounds. I'll flip the camera back over shortly. I just thought I'd give everybody a visual of what's happening on the greatest outdoor show on earth, if I've stuttered that. For anybody who hasn't been here before. So that's a funny comment reminding you of the Red River X. It's very similar to the Red River X, but we also have a rodeo. So I'll show you as we go along here, down this boulevard. So you've got your Midway over here, right? Midway's all over here facing downtown Calgary. But as we go over here, you'll see this stadium here, the GMC Stadium. This is where they have all the chuck wagon races and the rodeo, the grandstand show, and a lot of performances that go on during the Calgary Stampede. So that's what kind of separates it from the Red River X. Again, you'll see a lot of guys hanging around. You'll see a lot of guys hanging around in the cowboy western wear and the women in the cowgirl western wear.
There we go.
It's a big western, the West Fest. Somebody asked, did you eat the bugs? We haven't eaten the bugs.
No, I haven't even seen.
We haven't seen the bugs yet. But
I heard about a bunch of different novelty items, like the foot long hot dog that cost you $100.
The $100 foot long hot dog, which I haven't seen that yet either. I don't know where that's at, but of course they've got their world
Lots
famous
of mini donuts.
Mini donuts. There was a mini donut here that it was frozen. What was it? Strawberry vanilla cheesecake inside donuts. I'm gonna go
really
up
good,
at least a waist size after this.
Let's go check out what else there is.
Let's go see what's down. So this gets us towards. So when we rode the train down here this morning, there's 2 Stampede stations. So this gets us to what would be the first Stampede station, Clyde, which is essentially like the south entrance of the grounds.
Oh, okay.
This little this tram that runs in the sky here, the Sky Ride. I'm not sure if you have to pay for that, or I heard somebody say that it's free now. I don't know why it would be free.
Why don't we go on it?
But you can ride that across the park, which is kind of neat.
Why don't we do it?
We'll see. Let's see if there's
free.
a line. We can do a little tour over top of the. Here, let's flip that camera back around and chat with everybody. I hope you guys are enjoying the stream as we walk the grounds. This gimbal actually works really well.
Like jumbo corn dogs.
And there's the Coca-Cola stage. We can show that while we're down here too. The Coca-Cola stage. If you look over here, this is where they have a lot of free concerts during Stampede.
Nice.
They get artists like Matchbox 20. They've had the Offspring in other years here and other bands. But it's all free with your park admission when you get into the gates. Nope. Let's get up. There we go. Okay, so as we... Oh, hold on. My camera shifted there. Okay, so as we continue to move down the grounds, it's there's a long line for the Sky Tram.
That's what my daughter wanted.
The Sky Ride.
Oh, that's yeah.
We might not get on the Sky Ride. I'm thinking.
No, thanks.
There's a very, very long line.
Look at the crowds. That's great.
And there, hang on. Let's get over here and zoom out and show you guys the crowds coming into the gates. Like, it's just insane how busy it is. It's very, very busy down here.
All right, so this is where we came in, right?
This isn't where we came in. This is the other entrance.
Oh, okay. Oh, we came in on the other side of this.
Yes.
Oh, gotcha.
Yeah. I heard Trudeau refused to march in the Stampede Parade, but you know who did? We seen marching bands this morning. We seen all kinds of different countries that were represented in the parade, and lo and behold, in came a horse with a giant pee-pee sitting on it.
Yeah, big pee-pee.
There was Pierre Poilievre showing up in the Stampede Parade. Of course, Justin Trudeau's not going to because he's a chicken. But there's rumor that he's supposed to be down on the grounds in about 2 hours. Not so sure if he's going to be visible. Last year he was down on the grounds, and they kind of
probably way off in the.
They hit him. They hit him in the stadium over here in the back. They took him out to the horse track and did all their promotional videos with Jody Gondak.
With no public.
With no public.
No.
And then he did like a little stage thing, like you can see over at this Coke stage where he was on like a little podium.
Yeah.
And he got heckled. And
check that out.
He left. There goes an F-18.
Wow.
I don't know if we can catch the end of that. I kind of went by.
Oh wow! Yeah, he's doing a big bang.
Where did it go? That's weird. I don't see too many F-18s flying around here.
Normally, when you see one of those banking towards you,
there it is up in the sky. There. I don't know if you guys can catch that. It's kind of right behind that little cloud. He's going. Bizarre. That's the first time I've seen one of those around the Stampede grounds. But yeah, this is pretty much the end of it, Clyde. If we want to head back to the Midway.
We'll go back this way.
Do you want to go through the Midway area? We haven't seen that side yet.
Oh, what's through there?
Just all the rides and different,
sure.
I guess, different vendors, I guess you could say.
Sure.
Are along there. What are we sitting at? 45 viewers, only 20 likes? Guys, can we get those likes up? Let's get those likes going. Let's get in the algorithm. Let's get people watching Clyde get sunburned. As we comb the grounds. Before we get home tonight to drink on Clyde's stream, well, I'll be having at least one.
At least one.
We sit down with that Jack Daniel's whiskey.
Oh yeah, you got that.
A Jack Daniel's rye. I did not know Jack Daniel's could make rye until yesterday when we got very detailed information from a guy at the liquor store.
Yeah, he could talk, that guy.
I'm not sure who's playing on the stage there or getting ready to play on the stage. So they're announcing all the artists on the side there.
Oh.
Of course, you can see it's very busy in the park today. It's a lot busier than I thought it was going to be. I'm not going to lie. It's I thought this place was going to be maybe like medium. Because the Stampede, especially in a year when inflation is as high as it is, I figured the grounds would have been a little less busy this year, but this is probably the busiest I've seen the Stampede in at least a decade.
Well, people have been able to come out. People are excited.
People are ready to get back to normal, I think.
Yeah.
At least in Calgary.
You're not seeing a lot of people with the weirdo, like, still wearing masks.
You'll see a few.
Yeah? Oh, as soon as I say that, right?
As soon as Clyde says it, there goes a guy in the red hat behind us wearing his face diaper. So this is back near the Mini Donuts. This will take us through the Midway, since the Sky Ride was way too busy to get on. So the Sky Ride, little known secret about the Sky Ride.
We're gonna go through that?
We can go straight. We don't have to go. We don't have to go through if you don't want it. We can go either way, whichever way you want to choose.
So we can go see what's happening.
So, little known secret about the Sky Ride. When I was 15, I used to come here with my friends and we'd ride the Sky Ride, so you could get a glimpse of the top of the mountain, if you know what I mean. You could see all the girls in their low-cut shirts from high above.
Oh boy!
And while I wouldn't do that today, facing the wrath of my wife, it's definitely when you know you're at the Calgary Stampede. Stampede season when it's good to watch us live for a change. There you go. Hey, Jasper, Mr. Sunshine popping in. How you doing? Welcome into the stream. Let's turn the camera around so nobody wants to look at my ugly mug. Let's take a look down on the ground. There it is as we get into the Midway, even busier here on the grounds. And again, my apologies if the mic cuts out. It's crazy busy here. There, of course, downtown Calgary kicking in the background.
Wow. That's fun.
It's always a good place to come if you want to lose your lunch.
Yeah, right.
Of course, they do have the classes.
Lunch to lose, right?
They got the good old tilt-a-whirl, so they keep the classes.
To go totally upside down? Oh, look at that.
There's one.
That's cool.
The salt and pepper shakers, that's what they
go
all
all the way around?
back in the day.
Oh, yeah.
There we go. Yeah.
Oh,
Always a fun time.
That's great.
How much to get you on there, Clyde?
Oh, no. Not
$100 super chat, and Clyde gets on the ride.
Yeah, right. So, I've already spent that much money on lunch today. I don't want to lose all that.
It looks like Heritage Days. Yeah, it's a little similar to Heritage Days. Essentially, the only thing that's really different from like the Red River X in Manitoba, or the Red River X or Klondike Days if you're in Edmonton, or Heritage Days. The only other difference really is the rodeo end of it in the Western culture of Stampede. It's really just an excuse for everybody in town to get drunk and party for 10 days and have a lot of fun. Clyde's got a wasp on his back. I'm just going to steer clear because I'm allergic. It's fun. There we go. More touring the grounds. Clyde will be your guide as we walk through here.
Go. I don't want to go back that way. Let's go through here.
Those little donuts. They are little, and they're so addictive. There is a food truck near the Canadian Tire by my house that actually makes these almost all year round. So while that used to be the last bastion of Stampede for us, we definitely... See, I love how Snatch says put a 1 in the chat to get them on rides. Snatch, it's not going to happen.
Oh, it's the lineups are too long.
The lineups are forever. This stream would go on for hours.
Well, it wouldn't be entertaining because we'd just be standing in line.
Yeah.
That's not...
So what we should do, maybe...
Not really fun.
Do you want to go into that market? We could look around and see some of the vendors, maybe see some cool things, or what do you want to do?
Have we seen everything?
Just about. We're just about heading back to where we've been.
Apart from the fun with livestock, right?
Yeah. So
and the PP barbecue, the big PP barbecue.
The PP barbecue. So we seen PP at the parade today, and then I messaged his handlers saying, "Hey, it'd be great to talk to him about the mayoral run and everything else I got going on, if he's available." And they said, "Well, they were really busy today, but PP is having a barbecue tomorrow at 5, and it's only $200 a ticket. If I'd like to join with Clyde, we can line up and get our tickets." I said, "No, thank you.
No, we're having our own.
We're doing our own barbecue."
Yeah.
And it'll be far better than PP's. PP's is going to be too business casual for my likings.
Sure.
I don't think they'll be drinking as much as we will be.
No.
That's for sure. Oops. Of course, over here we got our Western stores. Everything people are selling on the grounds. You find vendors all over the park. It is busy. And
That's
all
great.
the people down on the grounds make it a lot hotter than it actually is outside because of all the, like I said earlier, the heat coming off the pavement, as well as all the people.
It's not that bad, actually. Like it's
proximity to
warm.
each other.
It's warm, but it's not sweltering. So
No, it's just hot. It's hotter than if we left and we're walking around. It's Here we go.
all right, where were we headed?
Well, so we can go over this way to the market,
Oh, okay, that's the
or
market.
there's the food alley, which is down here. If you wanted to get something to eat, we can go down the food alley.
No, I'm good.
I think Clyde and I are stuffed
I'm not stuffed, but
from all the diabetes we've ensued.
Diabetes.
I don't know. There's a lot of sugar in that stuff that I was eating earlier.
Yeah, you were eating. The Philly cheesesteak was probably my favorite.
So over here, they are constructing a brand new kind of convention type center that's supposed to be open next year. So I guess that convention center will be open next year. But inside, things are popping. So they've got what they call the Stampede Market. It's essentially a lot of vendors who bring their products in. Sometimes it's like the as seen on TV stuff, but a lot of it is like kind of quirky little things. Like Clyde ended up buying like a collapsible stool, one that he can push in because we all know like Clyde likes pushing in his stools.
Oh yeah.
And I ended up getting trapped in a $300 hair straightener for my wife. So that was fun. It was so amazing.
We all know Derek likes straightening his wife.
$300 hair straightener. That thing better shoot sparks out of its back end.
They had those electric dirt bikes, man. I really want
Oh yeah,
one.
Clyde saw the electric dirt bikes. Maybe we can take a peek at those when we go back inside. It'll be a little quieter too, so you guys will get better audio that way.
Well, it'll be cooler as well. Nice
Will Clyde wear a Stetson? Somebody's asking him in the chat. Should we get you white hatted, Clyde? It's kind of a tradition when you.
Why is it white hats? Why does everyone want
It's just a Calgary tradition because of the Olympics. So in the Olympics, they used to give people white hats because it was all the cowboy hats were white for the Olympics. So
Oh,
now
I
it's
didn't
like
know.
known as the white hat ceremony.
Oh, okay. Yeah, PB was wearing a black hat today. In the
So this is
parade.
us going into the marketplace. You'll see here when we go in. It's still very busy in here. We move our way in. Yeah, somebody says it's like a hospitality thing now. It's basically like an official welcoming to Calgary for anybody that's visiting. Famous people, especially famous people like Clyde. Which I like last night. So we went to a Rebel News premiere for a documentary they were having, and I joked around with Clyde and said, "Hey, these are all like the freedom-loving people." I said, "I bet you somebody in here will recognize us," and I was saying it sarcastically. And what do you know? As soon as we walk in the door, somebody's, "You guys are podcasters." And then she says that to Clyde, and then she sees me and goes, "Oh, and you are too." So we did a few selfies and looked happy around people for a few minutes.
Yeah, these.
There's
things,
those electric motorcycles, Clyde.
I'm stoked on these things.
Oh, hang on. I keep forgetting it's like reverse controls. They're pretty neat. Why don't you educate us a little, Clyde?
I don't know that much about them, to be honest. I just know that they're getting popular in my region. A lot of people are getting into them. They're starting to make dirt tracks for them because they're like halfway between a mountain bike and a dirt bike. It's about the size of a mountain bike, but all the power of a dirt bike. They're really impressive. I'd love to get into riding them.
They look cool for sure.
Yeah, they look like a lot of fun. So I've seen a few buzzing around town back in British Columbia.
Yeah.
And I'd love to get my hands on one.
I don't know what one of those retails for. Do they have a tag on them?
I don't know. I
They
really
all just
don't
say
know.
Stampede on them.
I saw a
Or we
price
could probably
tag
ask this
somewhere.
gentleman here. You're with the bikes?
No.
Oh, you're not.
No.
Sorry, I just assumed because of the lanyard. Okay, well, I'm trying to figure. Well, that's our problem. We don't know anything. I'm trying to figure out what the average price of one of those would be.
Yeah, I'd like to know what they cost. I'm sure we'll find something somewhere.
Yeah. There we go. Cheers.
Head down the middle aisle. You want to get another hair straightener there?
I'm not getting another hair straightener. No, one was enough. One was enough. I feel like we got conned. Clyde's looking at new cell phones, I guess.
Yeah, I need to. Thinking about getting a new Samsung. Yeah, I picked up one of these. They're fantastic.
These are the collapsible stools Clyde picked up earlier. So you can set them to essentially. Hang on, sorry guys, it's the reverse controls on this. You can set them essentially to any height you want, and they collapse down to the size of like a frisbee. So you can hang on. Let me turn this around. So you can see some of them sitting on top there that are collapsed on top of the stools. Oh, look, we can even get a demo here. There we go. So it fully folds out. You can set it to different sizes, and then straight down to nothing for storage. Like if you ever go camping, or if you ever need something on the go. Clyde used his today during our lunch break, and
I bought one earlier.
Quite useful.
Very useful.
Are these available online or only in the Stampede? Okay. And it's oceansales.com. There we go. We didn't even ask for sponsorship for that. But thank you for the demo.
Yeah, likewise.
Thank
What's
you
your name?
Bigger for Dave. It's my YouTube channel.
Oh, okay.
Clyde's right into somebody right now.
Derek's live streaming right now.
It's good to see you, man.
Yeah, likewise.
I'll catch up with you guys here today.
Sure.
Yeah.
We'll see you around the ground. You betcha. Take
All
care.
right, cheers. Oh, that's cool.
Sorry, who was that? Did he say?
He said his YouTube channel. He said so fast.
I only heard like a fraction of it.
I'm gonna watch the live stream back so I can go check out his channel.
There's of course you can't have the Calgary Stampede without the good old hot tub companies here. In fact, we used to come in here when it was like 35 above outside and beg the guys to let us sit in the hot tubs. And sure enough, like some years they'd let you do it. Of course, they've got swim spas out in full force this year.
Unbelievable.
Yeah, they're really cool.
It's like really deep.
So what they do is they provide a strong enough current you could like swim laps in place, right? So it's why it's called a swim spa.
Oh, okay. So it's not a hot tub.
No. No, this is a swim spa.
So you can do laps in place.
You basically do like your front crawl and stuff like that.
That's amazing. This guy says I tell him I'll take two.
It's the power of the Jets. The powers of the Jets. We should have got like some sponsorships before we came. The power of Jets. The power of Jets compels you.
May the Jets be with you.
We should have asked about some sponsorship deals. We probably could have got a few promoting companies as we come through here.
Really,
So come on down to the Stampede grounds and get yourself a hot tub.
Really intricate. Yeah.
Maybe I could have got some free service for my hot tub that breaks 4 times a year.
That idea of swimming against the Jets sounds awesome.
I spend my whole life swimming against the current. I don't need to do it in my hot tub.
I would love that. Swimming is really good exercise.
Yeah, it's good if you don't have the space for a pool, right? But those things are about 30 grand. Like they're not cheap.
30 grand though?
The cost of running them is pretty expensive too.
Yeah, I can imagine.
So here we go. Let's see if we can find some other cool stuff around here.
Oh, it's Camwell guy.
Of course, you get like the Billy Mays guys that are here.
Yeah.
Saying, wait till you see my nuts. Olive oil chocolate. And we got, of course, Mr. Pretzels. So you can load up and get your fix.
Oh, I want to try this out. I need to get off my feet for a second. Please do not sit. Oh, no, you're not allowed to.
Oh, hold on. Why did this turn around all the way? Let's get it back. Let's get it back. This gimbal's not very gimbly for me.
Oh, candy apples.
It is busy. I know I keep saying that, but I'm just taken back at just how busy it is in here, given that, again, we've got all-time high grocery prices and mass inflation, interest rates going through the roof. But everybody's here dropping money.
Well, we don't know if they're dropping lots of money.
They say 1 million people are projected to pass through the grounds in the next 10 days.
There you go, Derek. Get in your pod. Eat the bugs.
So we can get a pod. Is this, oh, it's a VR cinema. I thought this was like if we wanted made. You want to get made? Let's go, Clyde.
There you go.
We'll get some blue whales.
Hard for me.
Hey, some blue whales.
Blue whale.
Maybe those are made out of carbon fiber and we can go on a deep ocean dive in them.
boy.
Guys used to come to the Stampede grounds talking about getting laid. Now we're here talking about getting made. Of course, you got all your clothing vendors here selling all their Western gear. I feel like we got to get Clyde white-hatted.
No, I'm good. I have a few felt hats at home. I just didn't bring it. Okay, that's a little tight.
Oh, there's heaven on earth. The Tebow chairs.
Yeah.
Tebow chairs, I mean, they're like $5 million, but they're so
Are they?
comfortable. I could sit in one for the rest of my days and be happy.
Are there free trials?
I'd love to get a sponsorship from these guys. I'd never leave. Look at those. They just scream comfort. You don't even have to sit in them. You know how comfortable they are.
How much for these?
Right? How much for those chairs? I don't know, Clyde. Those chairs look pretty high tech.
They do have really comfortable chairs.
They do. Is it comfortable?
It's very comfortable.
Yeah?
I don't know about this contraption, but this is great.
So, do they have a price tag on here? $10,000?
$10,000.
$10,000.
That's
$10,000
our promotion
for a
deal.
chair. Let's see what $10,000. Let's see what we get for 10K. Not, I mean, it's comfortable. Yeah, but so I see you saying for a chair, but here's the thing. For a chair like that, oh, what's going on with my gimbal?
I thought your gimbal died.
My gimbal's, hang on.
Went berserk on you?
Yeah, hold on, guys. I don't know if it's happening because of the batteries. My gimbal is gimbaled.
It just crapped out on you.
So we'll yeah, crapped out. So I'll hold the phone for now, I guess.
Where's the power button on this?
On the side, on the right side. Yeah.
There you go.
Are we back to normal?
Yeah. Hit it on.
Clyde did it. Clyde with his troubleshooting.
Yeah, I just pushed the button.
Hold on, we gotta shut it off. Hang on, guys. Hang on.
And I accidentally pushed all those buttons on there.
Right?
There you go.
We're good?
You're good.
I think we're good. There, Clyde to the rescue.
Awesome.
We're back in business. Oh, come on, Gimbal. Don't do this to me now. There we go. All right, let's take a little cruise.
I think
Cruise to the marketplace.
I think we've cruised. I think
We've kind of cruised everything. Yeah, there's really not a lot left to show the Stampede grounds. We've kind of done, aside from the kids area, which, I mean, I'm not going back there because that's a nightmare. That is a walking nightmare. It's kind of the end of the marketplace. We'll, Clyde, should we get something high in calories and just full of sugar?
No.
Just for the stream? Should we do it for the stream? Do you want a deep fried Mars?
No.
Deep fried Oreo?
No. That stuff doesn't really appeal to me.
They got funnel cakes. Back outside.
Back out there.
God, it's just, I know I'm not going to say it again, how busy it is. It's crazy.
It's awesome. I'm excited.
Drunken Cooking says get some diabetes on a stick. I mean, we could go check out some of the extreme foods that they have.
I was actually anticipating to see more like barbecue type joints, but we haven't.
Well, there
seen.
used to be. I don't know why we didn't find them this time around, but so in past years it's been really slow because of the COVID. So I don't know if maybe some of the vendors just pulled out this year because they were worried it wasn't going to be busy, or
I don't know.
because usually there's a lot more barbecue places, a lot. Like that's a staple at the Stampede.
Well, it doesn't seem to be this year.
Yeah. Can you believe that this is what the guys did at the Freedom Convoy for 2 weeks?
What?
And they gained like 300,000 subscribers. They just carried a gimbal around like this and talked and said, "Hey, look at all these cars. Look at all these trucks on the road. Check out these trucks. Oh, you guys haven't seen enough trucks? How about
It's
these?"
not like it was nice fair weather when they were
It
doing
was great weather. What do you think is better than this? At least they were nice and cool.
Yeah, it was nice and cool.
Autowalk's got some.
That was brutal.
He got some good cardio in. There's a good old denim Yahoo sign. All right, where are we here? So they got candy apples, popcorn. So we come around here.
Burgers and worst.
Let's sneak our way through here and see what we can find, shall we? All right. So, gourmet tater tots. Wiggle chips on a stick. So what else do we have here? The slush zone.
Elk sticks, bison jerky.
The Poutine King. Real mac and cheese, apparently, in case you didn't like fake mac and cheese. The original, there's taco in a bag.
There it is.
That's different from, my wife was looking for that earlier, the taco in a bag. We went to Los Tacos Hermanos.
Yeah.
And here's taco in a bag. You essentially just get all your ingredients with Doritos, and you crumple it all up and just eat it out of the bag, so you don't have any mess. It's quite the.
That sounds good, actually.
It's quite the staple. It's Stampede. I know
they
every
got
year.
tater tots with
Every
cheese.
year the wife wants to get her hands on those. Drunken Cooking says taco in a bag is good.
It looks really good. It does.
There, of course, is the Saddle Dome in the background. You can see as we go past the cheesecake and more. So here we got deep fried bananas, deep fried shortcake, deep fried strawberries, deep fried Oreos, deep fried cheesecake, chocolate dipped strawberries. What else do they got in there? Basically, if you want to get diabetes, that's where you go.
You know what my wife said earlier? She, we were walking when we were getting food. She said, "You notice there's a lot less feminine men here."
Well, yeah, it's Calgary.
I just thought it was hilarious.
They all hang around 17th Ave. If you guys are from Calgary or been to Calgary, you'll know what I'm talking about. All right, here we go. Getting a little squishy in here.
Yeah.
Dunkaroos mini donuts. Oh, barf. That sounds horrible. So I haven't seen any of like the usual bug places because usually like they used to have scorpion pizza. They had like mealworm pizza and like all these different things. They did crickets one year just to get people like eating to stay. Like it was more like Fear Factor. I haven't seen
any of them. Yeah, no bugs, no
I haven't
weird
seen
food.
any of those places along here this time.
Yeah, no weird food. Just like a lot of like normal carny type stuff. The Philly cheesesteaks were great though.
Yeah, white chocolate cheesecake. That's what I saw earlier. White chocolate cheesecake donuts, and they didn't have any. I'm like, it's the first day of Stampede, and you're already out. This is why we didn't get it in. So then, why do you have the sign up?
They had ribeye on a bun. I had that.
The pineapple drink and the real pineapple. I've seen so many people with that today.
Oh.
Here's where Clyde got his beef on a bun earlier.
Yeah, ribeye on a bun.
Ribeye on a bun.
They had Wagyu on a bun for $60.
Yeah, Wagyu on a bun for $60.
I just got the regular
Clyde
ribeye.
wasn't in the mood for a $60 sandwich.
Tell you what, it was a really, really thin steak. Yeah. Sliced very, very, very thin.
Here we go with another copyright strike. Let's try and get out of here as fast as we can. No, we haven't seen Trudeau, and I doubt we will. So last year, again, if you're later to the stream here from before, last year when Trudeau was down here on the grounds, they took him out to the rodeo track and kept him away from the public. And then he had his little speech that he did for the Liberal Party on like a little tiny stage where security basically fenced off the area and kept people away so that it looked like he had supporters there. And then, of course, somebody came through and heckled him, and then there was talks of charges that went through for mischief when the guy left.
Oh, no.
Apparently, police nabbed him up because they didn't want, the Fuhrer getting questioned.
The maximum penalty for disrupting the photo op. Oh, wow, look at the band.
Or we can get baked potatoes.
The brass band over there.
Got a band playing over here. So you got one of the grandstand bands playing over at the Saddle Dome. That's kind of neat. You'll see them playing all throughout Stampede. They actually march the grounds and play while they're walking around. It's a bit of culture that if you're ever in the area, you have to see it to understand it. But it's a great time to be in Calgary for the good old Calgary Stampede. Now here we've got deep fried treats, deep fried Snickers, deep fried Oreos, funnel cake sundaes.
Deep fried treats. That's hilarious.
Let's take a look at this menu. What do they got here on the menu?
Funnel cake sundae.
Funnel cake sundae for $15.
Oreo sundae.
Funnel cake for $10. Oreo sundae for $14.
Sampler gets you all of them for $12.
Where's the sampler? 2 Oreos, 2 cookie dough, 1 Reese's for $12.
It's not all of them.
Are you willing to eat all of those?
No, I don't want to get any of it.
Because I won't even eat one.
No.
I'm not a sweets guy. Despite my very puckish exterior,
You're
I'm not a sweets guy. Yeah, it is very expensive. It's the thing about Stampede. So, like, my kids even went to the kid area to play some games earlier, some carnival games, because it's one of those where the kids win every time, so at least they walk away with something. But every kids game was a minimum of $10, and of course they get like a little tiny stuffy, the size of their fist from the dollar store, as their prize. So it's like kids win every time, but it's like those prizes they don't want to win.
Yeah,
nobody wants them.
The kids don't get the concept. Speaking of kids, we are going to go meet.
We are going to go meet our families. So I think we're coming up almost on an hour.
Yeah.
We're at 45 minutes. I think that's probably going to wrap up our stream. It's getting hot and this gimbal's ready to quit again. So maybe we'll have to wrap it up here, folks. But this, again, is the Calgary Stampede. A lot of fun. Thanks to everybody who came out, who was hanging out in the chat, watching the Stampede. Let's get the camera turned around here. Make sure to tune in tonight for Clyde's stream, starting at
a lot of fun.
7:30 tonight, Alberta time, 6:30 Pacific.
In the arcade.
We're going to be in my arcade doing his live stream tonight. It's going to be a lot of fun. Maybe we'll get up some shenanigans in there. I hope you guys have a great rest of your day. I hope you guys join us tonight. Again, it's going to be a lot of fun. Thanks again for coming out, guys. I hope you enjoyed the stream. Make sure to share this out. Get people to watch. Comment below. Tell me if you had a good time here checking out the grounds with us. It was a lot of fun. You guys take it easy. We'll catch you on the next one.
Keep on trucking.